Are you kidding me?
That was perfect.
That was good. Really good.
Is my mic on yet?
All right, it's on.
Low back.
Right now.
Okay.
So you're just going to point to me?
Yep.
So.
5.
Hi, and welcome to Four Strikes, You're Out, the show where we bring everything to the plate and come out swinging. We go the distance to cover the most up-to-date sports stories and drop the gloves to debate the heaviest topics in athletics. On today's show, we'll be talking NFL, NBA, NHL, MMA, and everything in between. We also have the captain of the Ryerson women's hockey team, Nella Burdett, in the studio for an exclusive interview, and Ali Kangangani from the Tiger Bomb Ryerson intramural soccer team. First, though, here's what's happening in the wide world of sports. Eddie?
Today is day 68 of TSN reporting that nothing has happened with the NHL lockout. There are no developments, and yet there it is, every sports center. The daily updates that all paraphrase, not today, maybe tomorrow. Enough with the non-lockout related lunches between Donald Fair and Gary Bettman. Use that time for sports that are actually occurring. Show me some more Major League eating competitions, highlights, or at the very least, a slam ball dunk contest. Luke?
In mixed martial arts, last Saturday marked the return of George St. Pierre to the UFC. He faced off against interim welterweight champion Carlos Condit for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. The fight was one of the bloodiest matches in recent championship bouts, with both fighters being busted open and badly bruised. GSP outscored Condit in each of the 5 rounds, according to 2 of the judges, and he continues his reign as champion with that unanimous decision and has now defended the title 7 straight times.
The Raptors continue their East Coast trip after 2 losses to the Philadelphia 76ers and, you'll never believe it, the Charlotte Bobcats. Point guard Kyle Lowry is back but not yet fully recovered. The Raptors' saving grace triggered happy reactions among Raptors fans, but will need to help in a winning effort for it to mean anything. There are high expectations for the Raptors to make the playoffs this year, but so far their efforts seem a little futile with a 3-9 record. Daniel?
Just 6 months removed after leading his club to the top of the Champions League table, Chelsea manager Roberto Di Matteo will now be leading the unemployment line. The Italian manager was sacked yesterday after the Blues lost 3 out of their 6 matches. The firing doesn't come as a surprise, as Chelsea has only managed to grab 5 points out of a possible 15 in their last 5 EPL matches, and now sit on the brink of elimination from the Champions League after a 3-0 beatdown at the hands of Juventus on Tuesday. Chelsea are eliminated. They'll be the first title defender to fail to make it out of the group stages in the year following their title capture. Eddie?
Nella Burdett is the captain of the Ryerson Rams women's hockey team. She's deadly on a breakaway, but now we'll see how she does one-on-one. Thanks for joining us, Nella.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so you know how this is going to work. Each of us is going to ask you a question. You choose your favorite question.
Okay.
So, do you hate to lose or do you love to win?
What's the toughest part about being a captain, and what's the most rewarding?
I hate to lose.
Yeah, so you're one of those that if you lose a game, you just want a rematch right away.
Yeah, it's happening.
Oh, yeah. So what's the first thing you see when you walk into the MAC?
What's it like to play your home games at the MAC versus the old center?
I'm sorry, these questions are a lot more exciting.
Oh, no.
When you walk into the MAC, you actually get to see a pretty sweet picture of me. It's about 70 feet long, so couldn't avoid that question.
All right, so how's life as a campus celebrity? Just talked about it before, but you are really all over campus, not just in the MAC.
What female athlete do you feel best exemplifies female athletes and someone who girls can look up to?
I think a good role model for females right now in the current sports community would be Christine Sinclair, captain of the women's soccer team. Obviously, her performance in the Olympics this year was just amazing and something that we can all look up to.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
Very nice. And are you one of the Rams morph suit dancers?
What are some of the stereotypes that you feel you would like to debunk about women in sports?
I'm going to have to say that I am one of the Rams morph suit dancers. Hopefully it's entertaining for you as it is for me.
Oh, absolutely is. Seeing you guys at a bunch of the games, and it's really mysterious because you know it's the women's hockey team, but you don't know who.
Yes, that's the best part about it. You can be whoever you want to be.
All right. So, how do you put the C on your chest?
All right, I'm going to have to start off with a joke. What's the most commonly heard phrase in all of women's sports? Nice try.
Sure, yeah.
How do you combat sexist jokes like that when facing off against men in sports?
Honestly, I think we look better in a jersey. I don't know.
I would agree with that as well.
But other than that, I think that with Ryerson here, we feel like equal. And I think that even having myself on the banner, or any female athlete, just kind of helped out with that equality and just showing that we are really a community, whether you're female, male, or what race you are. And I think that it's great what we're doing here. So, yeah.
Awesome. Well,
It's nice.
Eddie,
I got one more.
Oh, you got one
I don't know
more.
if you do.
I don't. I think you're gonna
You
have
don't?
to. It's a title clincher.
Oh, this
then.
is a freebie. Who is your NHL counterpart?
I'm going to say, right now, actually, I'm a defenseman. But if I was still playing forward, I would say Martin St. Louis, because he's a small guy, but he plays big. So
There you go.
That's what I
He
would
was
go for.
undrafted coming out of college,
He
made it
was.
to the NHL, so
Yeah.
possible future for you.
we'll see.
There you
about
go.
that.
You know what? I'm gonna throw in a question just because I can't leave it up to you to win this
That's
right
fine.
now. Do you feel
I'm
that?
up by 2, so it doesn't matter.
So I have come with 3 more questions. Do you feel that there's any chance that there might be a women's hockey league that people would watch? You know, so in case there is a men's lockout, we have some hockey to watch.
Actually, right now, there is a professional league going on. It's just not as advertised or, as popular as the NHL. But I think that the growing sport of female hockey it's huge. I'm out west. I'm from out west, so it's actually bigger there than it is out east here. But I think that it's just continually growing, and it's going to be. I think it's going to be a threat almost if the NHL and Gary Bettman doesn't figure his stuff out here. So
Yeah.
hopefully, we'll see.
Well, there you go. The women's team, Toronto's women's team, actually played a game at the ACC this
Yeah.
weekend.
Yeah, actually, a couple of my teammates made it out to that game. They said it was really interesting. So it's good to see, and it's good to see the support of the Leafs and NHL franchises really helping us out here. So
Very cool. I'm going to go for the absolute washout win. Ask you
All
another
right.
question. That's okay with you.
No, that's okay with me.
Well, actually, you know what? I don't care.
you do.
How many of you guys think you might have a future in this women's league?
So far, right now, myself, I'm looking more so my career, and I think that actually my body's been beaten down over these years of university hockey, and I think that it's almost time to hang up the skates. Obviously, I have 2 more years to play, so I'm going to do that and get the best out of what I can do. But the younger girls, the talent is just getting increasingly better with each year, and I think that a league like that is just going to help much more with the talent that's coming up. So the
Great.
younger girls are definitely going to look into that. But for me, I'll just get my paycheck.
Plug it out. All right. Thanks for joining us, Nella. We'll cut to commercial. These guys pay for our show. Awesome. Thank you so much again for coming. Like Luke to you to Zane.
I figured, why don't I just give you some positive levels right now? This is what I'm saying. Can you guys hear me? Is the mic
Can you let them know up in the booth that we're going to be, for the discussion, it's going to be Luke, Daniel, Zane, so that they know just for the cameras? Yeah, I will.
Okay, so I'm still looking at camera 1 or no?
No. Take whatever camera I was looking at.
Okay, so you're looking at camera 2.
On your mic. And then Zane.
Can you remember? What's my number?
Mine says,
What's my number? Hey, what's my number?
it doesn't have a number, does it? Oh, G3?
3?
Eddie
G3?
says 3.
G3? No, what is it? Channel. This doesn't have any.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Zane, can I see it?
But
Okay,
I'm 1,
sorry,
it's
Zane's
3.
is 1. Eddie's has none.
Mine's
So
3.
yeah, Zane's is 1 actually, I think.
I think I'm 1.
Or
He's 3.
It says Mike
It
1.
says Mike 1, 3. What does this say?
Just saying you talk. No one else talk. No one else talk for a second.
Okay,
It's good.
this is Zane. It's now time for What the Fuck Dan Marino. We got a few topics. No, I'm not, but we're not starting at all.
We're saying strikes and balls.
Strikes and balls. Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to throw it like around the horn. I'm going to cut you off. I'm just going to be like, that's a strike.
I may not have my puck, but I still got my bat.
Yeah.
No, I'm sitting. I'm just
These are
standing.
number 3, okay? Does
Okay.
it say number 3 on yours?
Mine says 3.
Doesn't say 3 here at all.
Wireless Lab 3. Stick it right on the front? Or,
No, I'm supposed to sit.
or am I looking at the channel?
No, I am supposed to sit. I'm just standing for now.
3, and Eddie has 1,
Yep.
and Luke, you have 4.
I think I have one.
So I'm number.
I think
Mine's labeled
His is labeled 1.
one, yeah.
So it's 1, 3.
1? Also 1?
He has 1.
Then what do I have? I have a piece of tape on mine that doesn't have a number on it.
Just tape.
If you can get a number off this.
Okay, so you should be number 2. You're number 1.
Okay. Number 1.
You're number 3. You are number...
That's what I'm saying.
That's where we get the confusion.
Mind.
Somebody took the wrong mic. That's from here. That's the wrong mic. That's your mic. This is why we need to leave the mics on the table
We
and not
got all these
over
on
there.
the table as far as I'm aware.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My bad then.
Okay, that one doesn't have a clip.
Yeah, switch them around.
I don't
Actually, that's probably the one we put away because it had no clip.
But everybody else has a clip now?
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're 4.
Okay.
And now we should be good.
4. Hey guys, I'm number 4. Yay!
Congrats.
Thank you, man. I've been waiting for this day. All right. I'd like to take this time to announce to the world I am the number 4. Oh, that's a movie. You should have a movie about me called I Am Number 4. Oh, they already have one. All right, you're coming up with this one. So then you're leading the discussion, and then we're
Yeah, I'm coming up on 3, eh? Do they know I'm coming up on 3? Or 2? Come up on 3?
Yeah, he would like that, please. Thank
Yep.
you.
Hi, guys. Hey.
Coming up on 3.
Welcome back, sports fans. It's time now for Strikes and Balls. We've got a few topics to discuss here. First off, with hockey now being locked out for the past 3 months, which sport has become the #1 sport in Canada?
I think the only way to go, the season hasn't started yet, but you got to say baseball. I mean, the Blue Jays, a big trade they made, you still have months until they start playing. The hype that is going on in this town, though, now, 5 new players coming in, 2 great pictures. You already got Batista in the lineup, Laurie, all those great guys. There is finally hope for Toronto baseball again. And so hockey might be locked out for the entire season. We might not see any of it in the new year. When baseball comes in April, I think the town's going to go crazy, but it'd just be like the early 90s when they were winning the championships, and I think it's going to be fun.
I'm calling that one a strike.
Oh,
Next
you know
up.
what? It's too bad to call it a strike because I'm going to have to agree with Luke on that. I think baseball right now, first talking general interest from the Toronto fan base. I mean, they made those big trades. It's feeling like 92, 93 right now. People are thinking win right now. And now AA, he's done a lot of good moves, gone out there, got us the pitching. He's addressed some of the depth that we've needed in the outfield as well. They seem to be the one team that's making the right moves in this city, and I think everyone's liking that.
Well, you got him swinging there. That's another strike.
I don't know, man. I mean, like, you know what? You have a lot of people watching the NFL lately, right? So I don't think there is another one sport in Toronto because you have hockey, you have basketball, which is great. They made a lot of great moves this offseason, getting Kyle Lowry and, all these changes, but they're not winning. But people are still watching basketball, and they're still talking about it because that means if there's no hockey on Friday night, or Saturday night, then what are people going to watch? There are basketball games. They're going to watch those, right? And you have a lot of good teams this year. Everyone's competing for this championship. So, I mean, who's to say that it's not basketball? I think basketball's taking a huge lead. I agree, MLB, baseball.
I'm going to stop you right there. That ball is outside. That's a ball. I'm calling that. I'm sorry. The Charlotte Bobcats, come on. You got to be a team like that. Nobody's watching them anymore.
All right, I'll give you that.
Okay. Personally, I'm talking lacrosse. It's Canada's national sport. Let's get on that, fellas.
Are you guys watching this?
Toronto Rock.
No, but I think I saw one of the centers there at Home Depot.
Oh, nice. All right. So, question number 2. Toronto sports teams have consistently performed poorly over the last decade and a half. Why is this, and will this trend continue?
I think you got to link a lot of it to the favorite team in Toronto, the Leafs. They, for the last decade, early 2000 after the
Maybe
lockout.
we can call it 4 decades at this point.
Yeah, they've been doing so poorly, and that's transferred to the town. They have no hope for it anymore. But you look, and maybe the trend's starting to change. The Argonauts are playing in the Grey Cup now. They have a chance to win the most prestigious title in that league. So the trend is hopefully changing. We won't have to deal with this for a while.
All right, that's a strike. Argos are in the finals. It's the 100th Grey Cup, and it's in Toronto. It's pretty exciting.
We're too loyal and we're too much of a broad fan base. Sometimes, you know, with the Toronto Raptors, with the Jays, that fan base is not just Toronto, now it's the entire country. I mean, I think Toronto, the Jays, they're doing the right thing. But as far as it goes with a team like FC, Toronto FC, not so good. People show up to the games, and you know what? If the money's still rolling in there, I mean, they're trying competitive things, but they're not going out there the same way. They're not going to be as fierce as some of those teams that have to fight to get those people in those seats.
All right, that's a strike. Toronto sports team's not doing so good.
I don't think it's all Toronto sports teams. I mean, you have the Marlies who made the Cadler Cup finals last year, right? Wait, they went pretty far. They didn't win, but they went pretty far. You have the Argos, as Luke was saying, you know, they're in the CFL finals. Sure, the Raptors and the Leafs, there's nothing. But you know what? They're all owned by MLSE, and it's all money.
That's a ball. Raptors, Leafs, those are the two biggest teams. You got to perform at that level.
It's all about ticket sales.
Lastly, we have almost no time, so only one word on this one. The Toronto Raptors are paying DeMar DeRozan $38 million for the next 4 years, and he hasn't proved himself worthy just yet. Why do teams overpay undeserving players? In one word.
Potential. Banking on potential.
That's a strike.
Canada. People don't like playing here.
Just love it.
Foolish.
Ball. We'll be back after these commercial breaks.
It 30 seconds, 15,
Okay, 1 second.
10.
Do you mind moving it just a little more?
Is that good?
Sorry, we're okay. We're coming back in on camera one.
It's Tiger Bomb.
Yeah. Goes right.
Is this straight?
Turkey dance. Pull it up, pull it up. Stuff in the turkey, stuff in the turkey.
The Tiger Bomb intramural soccer team is going deep into the playoffs now and gearing up for their semifinal matchup tonight. With a win tonight, they'll earn a coveted spot in the finals and the opportunity to become intramural champions. With us now is Ali Kangani, one of the top players and goalie on the squad. Ali Khan,
Thank you.
for coming here.
Thank you.
Now, you got a really big semifinal game coming up tonight. Are you prepared for it?
We are prepared, actually. I mean, it's a huge game. Last week we won the quarterfinals, which puts us in place for tonight's game. And I think we're ready. We're playing a team that we've already beat before, so it shouldn't be too bad.
What do you think about the team that you're facing tonight? Do you think they're going to come back with a new strategy?
Right. Well, we beat them pretty bad the first time around, so I think they will come out with the strategy. But like over the course of the season, we've like fixed our adjustments. We have our rotation set. I think we'll be fine for tonight's game.
What adjustments have you made?
Well, at the beginning, we didn't have a starting lineup. It was just like when you want to come on, you come on. Now we have 3-and-3 set. We have our starting set. We have our bench set. So we know when like we need to switch, and it should be fun.
What do you think, if you want to win tonight, what are the keys to victory? What do you guys need to play like?
Well, we need to change our attitude, first of all. I mean, we're confident, but we're too confident. We're arrogant. And so based on that, everyone thinks they're Ronaldo on our team. And you can't have that. We need to start, because every time we start a game, everyone wants to do their own thing, and we start with the loss, and we play catch-up the whole game. And yes, we do get the wins eventually, but like, we got to start off strong this game.
Looking back on the season, what areas do you feel you need to improve besides the attitude?
Yes.
Is there any technical parts of the game that you guys feel you could?
Other than, I mean, there's a game every week, so like physically there's no problem, but like just the mental aspect of the game is that all we need to fix.
How badly, what is the worst score that you guys have had?
We've only had one loss on the season. The second game we played, we lost 8-4. But the first game, we had no rotations. We had no clue what we were doing. We won 19-14, which is it's a great win, but like that means our defense was just struggling out there because they scored 14. I guess our offense was good, but hey, we need to fix up on those.
14 goals. You have no defense at all.
You can blame the defense. You can blame me because I'm the goalkeeper, but I'm good now. I like to call myself Ali Buffon.
That is not a typical soccer score, 19-14.
It is not.
1-0, no.
You might as well have me in it if you're going to put 2 goals in.
Yeah, you want to play tonight, Mr.
It seems like you guys have consistently been able to win, though, with only the one loss.
Yeah.
Based on that, do you think that you guys would make it this far? Or?
I actually did think we would make it this far. I mean, it's fun. We made a team because like everyone on the team was into soccer. So we took all our personalities, our interests, and we combined and made a team. And we knew we'd compete. We just don't know about if we make it to the finals. We don't know if we could win it all because we may be playing the team we lost to. But it'll be fun.
Well, now that you're here, has your confidence? I mean, you said your guys are overconfident sometimes. So
Yes.
have you humbled down a little bit? You know, found
Not
some
at all.
humility?
Not at all. We have 8 Ronaldos. We got a Buffon in net. We're ready.
So you're just like a regular Barcelona. Just
Yeah, that's us, man. We're awesome.
So if you guys end up playing the team that beat you, you think we'll see maybe a 25-20 score or something crazy?
Tonight we're focusing on defense.
Okay.
We just want to get a quick lead and then play defense the whole game. Just block out their offense. That's the goal for tonight.
You mentioned that everyone on the team had played soccer before, just not as a cohesive team.
That's correct.
Did you develop chemistry, I guess, as the year went on?
We did. Well, we kind of did. I mean, everyone's still trying to score their own fancy goals, but it's fun.
I guess so far it's been working.
It has.
Who's the weakest link on your team?
Ooh, that's tough.
You're not going to take any pity.
No, I am not. I can't blame anyone. It's a team effort.
So it's you, isn't it?
It is me. That's it. I'm still captain though, so hey,
Yeah.
I'm in charge.
What's your favorite part about playing soccer? What made you guys all want to play?
We've all liked soccer. I guess some players like playing offense, some like playing defense. I'm a goalie, so we just took our talents and we brought it together. And like what LeBron, Wade, and Bosch did.
Yeah.
So you
Took our talents to Tiger Bomb.
No practice like Iverson, and no chemistry like the first year Miami Heat. So do you think you should have been in basketball instead of soccer?
Hey, basketball's my first sport. I'm playing this just for the sake of it, just for the team. I'm a team player.
You enjoy soccer though, right?
I do. I've been playing goalie for a lot of my years.
You're gonna join next year? No, your next semester's in intramurals?
Well, we're playing intramurals this year. Next year it's varsity for me.
That's cool. Thank you, Ali Khan. Stay tuned after the commercial break for more sports analysis from 4 Strikes, You're Out.
Is it me? Because hope so.
My mommy told me I was beautiful.
This is Luke.
Yeah, Luke's intro.
Welcome back to the show. It's time for Calling Audibles, the part of the show where we take the opportunity to discuss what's on each of our minds in the universe of sports. Eddie, do you want to start us off?
Sure thing. New England Patriots tight end Rob Gronkenstein Gronkowski broke his forearm while blocking an extra point in Sunday's win over the Colts. He has since undergone surgery on the arm, but with Thursday night's game against the hated New York Jets, the Patriots shouldn't be taking any chances. Gronk has made plenty of one-handed catches in his career, and his trademark touchdown celebration only involves one arm. Throw a heavy cast on the broken arm, and you've got practically giving this human being a juggernaut a sledgehammer to play with. This could be huge for Gronkowski, especially given New York's poor play as of late. I've seen more intimidating Jets in a high school production of West Side Story. Zane?
in college basketball news, Jack Taylor of Grinnell College set an NCAA record of 138 points in a 179-104 win over the Faith Baptist College. Hallelujah. Can I get an amen, guys?
Amen.
Amen.
Taylor took 108 shots with no assists whatsoever, scoring an average of 4 points per minute in the second half. He's also set NCAA records for field goals made, field goal attempts, three-pointers made, and three-point attempts. Taylor's impressed many NBA players, getting King James to knight him as Sir Jack. And even Kobe Bryant commented on his performance, saying, "He must have been wearing the mamas, man. Only mamas have no conscience to shoot the ball that much." His opponents, they're probably singing some Ray Charles. Hit the road, Jack. They don't want you back no more.
Thanks, Zane. You know, week in and week out, the performances of the players in the NFL are analyzed, debated, and often criticized throughout the league. But since the free agent pickup of Peyton Manning by the Denver Broncos, all analysts in football have been watching his every play. The biggest concern everyone had was that he would take one sack and re-injure his neck and be out for the rest of his career. Since then, he's taken hit after hit and gotten up each time. He just passed Dan Marino on the all-time touchdowns list, and he's been leading the Broncos on one of their most impressive seasons in recent memory. I'm going to knock on wood here so I don't jinx this, but I think it's time to stop worrying about if he's going to get up from a tackle and focus more on the touchdown pass he threw just before he got tackled.
Yeah, I'll have to agree with that. Well, when John Gibbons was announced as the new manager to lead the Blue Jays in 2013, there was a large uproar from the fans, with many groaning, "Not this guy again." While I understand the fans' hesitation to not get too excited about a manager who'd been fired from the organization only 5 years ago, I do not understand the arguments being made against his rehiring. The major concerns stem from his physical altercation with Ted Lilly, a pitcher who refused to leave the mound when repeatedly asked to do so by his superior, and a yelling clubhouse shout match with Shea Hillenbrand, a flash-in-the-pan infielder who decided to be coy and write "This ship is sinking" on a locker room whiteboard during a team losing streak. Did people expect high fives and a trip to Dairy Queen was in order for these insubordinates? The team comes first, people. Team comes first.
We'd like to thank Nella Barat and Ali Khan Gagnani for joining us on the show. Tomorrow we'll have New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady, as well as golf star Tiger Woods, basketball legend Magic Johnson, and UFC Hall of Famer Chuck Liddell. Thanks for tuning in, and for all of us here at Four Strikes You're Out, keep your eye on the ball.
Stay right!